Batman. Hey, what's up, sidekicks? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing like a little ranking video. And this will be ranking the worst Dark Knight's Metal comic from the best. Now, this is just going to be for origin stories, but for the sake of the title, I'm just going to call this ranking the best DC Metal comics from worst to best, just so I don't have to put a long, stretched out title. So yeah, it is just going to be ranking their origin stories. So sorry if that seemed like a little bit of clickbait. I didn't want to make it look like clickbait, but yeah, that's basically what this video is going to be about. Not ranking all of them, because that would take a long time. I mean, there's so much Dark Knight Metal comics that came out. So yeah, I'll just be ranking the origin stories. And I'll be doing this from my least to my most favorite. And you don't have to agree with my opinion. You might have a different opinion than me. But yeah, let's just get started with my least favorite Dark Knight Metal comic that I have in my collection, if I can find it. Yep, here it is. The Drowned. Now, I didn't really care for this story that much. I mean, I liked it, and I liked the artwork, but I did not really care about it that much. The character in it's pretty cool. I think that the way they named her Bryce Wayne was pretty funny, because it's supposed to be like Bruce Wayne. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. But, yeah, I just didn't really care for that story. It wasn't really interesting to me. I mean, yeah, the artwork was cool. Little hands that she can control is pretty cool, but really nothing too special about the story. I do like it though. I still do like to read it, but you know, I just don't really care for it that much. I didn't really care about the, you know, the plot and everything like that. But yeah, I didn't really care for this one, so it's my least favorite Dark Knight's Metal. Let me just set that one up there like that, if it will stay, hopefully. My next least favorite is probably gonna have to be the Merciless. I did like the story. I know a lot of people did like the story, but I didn't really care for it that much. I mean, it was a cool story. How spoilers. This is like going to be like a little spoiler, but yep, there it goes. I'm just going to leave it right there. But yeah, this was a cool story, but I just didn't really care for it that much. Sorry if the camera froze again like that. I have no idea why my camera is freezing, so if it froze for you guys, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, like I already said, I just don't really care for the story that much. I mean, it's cool, like I said, like with the Drown, the artwork's cool and everything, but the story doesn't really appeal to me, and like I was saying, spoilers, is that basically the story is just basically about Batman, and he's like, I think he kills Wonder Woman, or Wonder Woman gets killed in the story. I don't remember, because I didn't really read up on this one that much. I think she either gets killed, or he kills her, but then he just like, gets her powers and stuff like that. I don't think he gets the powers, but yeah, he basically goes on a murdering spree and everything like that. He starts killing people. I think it's a pretty cool story, but I just don't really care about that much. So yeah, that's the next story that I don't really care about. My next one, this is kind of getting to the higher list, so these are stories I do like, but I don't really, you know, care about them that much. And the next one is the Dawnbreaker. Now this is a really neat story, I do like it, but, you know, again, just like with the other ones, it's not really that interesting to me compared to the other 4 I have left. I mean, the story, the premise basically is, and yes, this basically is going to be a spoiler video, so I'm just going to stop saying spoiler. But yeah, it's basically going to be a spoiler video, no, like, you know, this won't be spoiler free. But basically, is that the premise is about Bruce Wayne's parents are killed by, you know, Joe Chill. I think it's Joe Chill still. And basically, Batman gets the ring, and he kills the guy with it. He just starts killing people. I think he kills Commissioner Gordon in it. I think he throws Cobblepot into space, which was pretty insane. But yeah, I just don't really care for the story that much. Not really an interest for me, if you will. The next is going to be the Devastator. Now basically the premise of this story is that Batman gets this doomsday virus, and it starts to take him over, and I think he injects it into himself, and it starts taking over like Gotham and everything like that. I think Metropolis or Gotham. It starts turning people into doomsdays. And he does have kryptonite breath, which is pretty cool, and he does end up killing Superman, and he just like, goes on a rampage and everything like that. I do like the art. The art is very cool. I love the art in this. Very phenomenal. And yeah, I do really appreciate the story, but I just don't, you know, it's not on my higher list. I do love this story, though. It's probably one of my favorites. But there's another one, the number one, that will beat it, and I'll explain why. The next one is The Murder Machine. Now, I really, really enjoyed this story. This was a hard list for me to make. This was just such a good story. Basically, the premise, Batman started the Alfred Protocol, because I think Alfred got killed by his rogues, and he just started going on, and then I guess the bot took over, and it just started going on a killing spree, basically. It's like Cyborg, basically. These are all basically based off the Justice League. It's like Cyborg. And he just goes on a murder spree and starts killing the Justice League. As you can see on this cover, he's already killing people. or killing the members of the League. But yeah, Murder Machine's number 3. Great artwork. I definitely recommend that read if you're a Batman fan. The next, now this is going to be pretty obvious what's going to be number 1, but Red Death. Red Death is a very, very cool story. I do like it. I think the artwork is really good, and I just think this is a really phenomenal comic. I just really like it. It's enjoyable. It's pretty expensive to get, especially in a foil cover, so I was very, very happy when I picked this up from my local comic book store. But yeah, I got this thing when it like 2 weeks after it came out or something like that. Pretty cool story. I definitely recommend it. Like I said, the premise basically to this, as most people probably already know, is that Batman takes the Flash, puts him on a Batmobile, forces him to be on the Batmobile, goes into the Speed Force. I guess they both get combined or something like that. And the Flash is in his head, and Batman's also in the head, but it's like an evil Batman, and they're just like, and Flash is trying to tell Batman not to do certain stuff, but he does it anyways because it's supposed to be like his willpower or something like that. But yeah, that's number 2. And number 1 for my favorite Batman story of Dark Knight's Metal is going to be The Batman Who Laughs. This story is so brutal. It's just a very brutal story. It's very well done. It's pretty mature, to be honest. I don't think kids should be reading this series at all. It's a very mature series. But this one is probably like the most brutal out of all of them. It's just like Batman, he kills the Justice League, gets infected with Joker's toxin. He kills the Bat family, which is very shocking to see because we all know the Bat family is a huge part of who Batman is. But yeah, this was a really good shock of a comics. You know, people thought that they couldn't put this much violence in comics, you know, because of the adult, the Comics Authority thing or whatever. I think that's gone now, I don't know. But yeah, it was just a very violent comic. Very dark and gritty, I guess you would say. But yeah, all these comics were good, but this is just my opinion. You will probably disagree with my opinion, of course. But I personally enjoyed all of them. I was just giving you guys my ranking and everything like that, just to give you guys my opinion. But yeah, some of you might agree with this, some of you might not agree with this. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, do not forget to give a big thumbs up. And if you want more ranking videos, yeah, just hit the thumbs up. And if you want more ranking videos, but also there's gonna be a Bat Blowout coming out in the next couple of days, and it's gonna be why to see all my comments. So I'll explain that, why to see all my comments and everything. But if you do want some more ranking videos, subscribe, turn notifications on, everything like that, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Batman out.